Record me. Ladies, I know I've already told you this, but I've not pressed record, guys. It's for anybody, or anybody if you're down in the Southwest. Remember that the Nordic Walkers Christmas lunch thing, you don't have to come out walking. If you want to come to the lunch, let me know. The one in, where is it going to be? The Orangery in Edgecombe, okay? If you want to come along and just walk and have a quick go of the polls, I can accommodate all of that, but just let me know. It's open for you guys as well, all right? Going to meet.
When is it?
It's going to be, I knew you'd ask me now, I said that. I only organised it. I can't remember. It's going to be is it the 12th? That weekend of the 12th on a Sunday, midday at the Orangery. All right, the walk starts at 9. Yes, Sandra, I'm going to sneeze. Oh dear. I've just been with a client and she's, elderly lady. She likes smoking, she's on there, but not when I'm there. Oh, so I bought some Febreze. I Febreze everything. Well, not, I want to use the word to death, but I better not. If it moves, it gets Febreze. And all I can smell now is Febreze. It's up my nose. It's like, it's itching. I'm going to sneeze and everything. I'm going to meet you down, guys. Got Sandra in the room. That's all done. So we're going to work the ab, the AB, mainly from just above the knees to about this area here, all right? I will adjust the beam because we'll be down and doing stuff we haven't done for a while. But we've got the beam out, so let's get warmed up and everything first. Feet alongside the beam with those insteps, guys. Hands to the hips, and just roll the feet forwards into the rear. And if I start sneezing or whatever, it's going like crazy and not lottery ticket time. I Febreze the inside of my nose because the camera's pointing the wrong way. All right. Okay. Last time something that happened to me, I was instructing on how to work your respirator in a gas chamber with some young trainees in the Navy, all right? I hadn't put standing there because I hadn't adjusted mine correctly and pretend I could breathe okay. And I did it. There you go. Hips forward, butt out to the rear. Nice and gently. Good. Coming up on the toes. Getting nice one. And this lends itself really nicely into what we were doing yesterday with the yellow bands. I had lots of comments, guys, about the arms and the shoulders and just doing natural movements with the band and everything. And the yellow band comes into its own for that one. Going to do a few more of those, okay? Because there's so much you can do with it. Hips forward, butt out to the rear. Let's bend it forwards then. Just increasing nice and gently. Feeling the stretch down the hamstrings. If your muscles are feeling a little bit tighter in this area, it's from yesterday, all right? There. So thinking 30% at the same time. That's the last one. Hips coming to the front and pushing them out. And this is a confidence thing. It's a flexibility thing, keeping the balance, moving the body weight around, looking at the soles of the feet, but not just them. That works through our 8 shape that we've got going on through the body, keeping the core nicely engaged. As the hips come to the front, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the butt, the bum, whatever you want to call it, nice and tight. There we go. Hips off the floor, then relax it down, back of the hands facing me, and a nice gentle start, as we always do with all Beamlates, guys, just shoulder height to the front, and then gently pushing it out to the rear. Increase the pushing to the rear a little bit more as you go, a little bit more. Now there's a brick wall falling down, so pushing the hands way to the rear. Good. And then from the rear, up to the W position to here. There. Good. Nicely up and down. A4 paper now, slide that between the shoulder blades and give it a gentle pinch and slowly increase. Open up the hand span, little fingers and the thumb. Good. And 3 and 2 and 1, we're going to go up to the hands nice and tall. 3 and 2. And reaching for the ceiling. There's the 1 and slowly sweeping them up, nicely under control, arcs and circles all of the way. That way we look relaxed. It means because we are relaxed, not just looking at it, you're conserving energy and working out at the same time. Bring the elbows in, start reaching up for the ceiling. That makes us higher on the toes. After the weekend, doing that nice tall thing, starting off in the worm catches on Friday, are we thinking a bit taller? Are we bringing the head up? Stretching those vertebrae out. Waistline coming in full 360, so we like that one. Hands back down to shoulder height in 2. Here we go, and 1, and we're just going to take it to there, and 2 for the price of 1, dipping that down and back. Remember, want good abs, we always say work from the bottom upwards, don't at the top down. We've already started that, guys, with LBTs. It's on this one. 3, and 2, and 1, and a pause, and gently shaking everything out. Good. Rotate the shoulders round, hands to the side, lean over left or right, any side you want to. So we may not get lots of exercises done today as in different routines. What we are going to do is be effectively, it's this area we want to hit. Bring it back upwards and over the other side. Good. There. Now I feel like I've got a cold, but I haven't. All right. Don't worry, I'm not going to give my computer a virus and it'll come through to yours. All right, bring it back up again. Good. Pointy fingers out, concrete jacket, concrete trousers on, and 3 times either side with the point of the pointy finger, watching that fingernail, tightness in the shoulder, bringing that back nice and slowly, taking it round the other side. There. Good. Getting nice and mobile, focused. Not as fast as when we're doing beam fit, or not as fast as when we're going to do a nil quip and a Rocky or whatever like that, because we want to be nice and focused. We don't do fast stuff and then bring it back down again. You're in a slow class, you can increase from the bottom a little bit and bring it back down, but you don't go fast and then ease it down. That doesn't work. There. Good. That way there. And bringing it back. I'm going to arc the hands down. We like arcs and circles. Lock the thumb out and rotate those shoulders to the front. We know what's coming after this one. Rotate to the rear. It's the 3 breaths and 2 isometrics, the chest press and chest pull. Pause there. Take the hands up and out. Turn up and breathe. Exhale down to always standing nice and tall now, guys. Feel different effects. Push the hands outwards. Keep the movement going. Exhale down to the heart. Good. Third one coming up. This time I'm going to pause and hold. Reach out for the walls. Turn the hands up. Hand span nice and wide. Big deep breath in. Tall, 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 tall. Exhale down to the heart. Elbows are going to be high. And a 3-second push in. Go. 1, 2, 3. Look the hands over. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3. And then arc those hands nicely down. Give them a nice shake out. Good. We're all ready. Place the right foot onto the beam. Okay, only one position either side, guys. I want to keep it nice and simple. We're going to have that foot, the other one, parallel, just kissing the side of the beam. So we're not doing the front toe, not doing the rear, the front to the rear, but keep both heels flat on the floor and start off using your little robot arms and gently dip it down and back. So LBTs, this is definitely the B of the LBT, the butt. Legs, bums and toms, guys, dipping it down. But we're getting the lower pelvic floor working as well. And because our pelvis is offset, we're unleashing the power of the beam. We're going to cross up uneven floor we're standing on. Therefore, it's working a bit different and a bit better. On the move, then, we're going to take the hands up and out and gently push the foam pillars into the ground. There. Good. And up we come. There. Difficult to stand nice and tall because one leg's always bent, isn't it? One on the beam. You guys on the tape, don't feel that. If you're on tape, grab a cushion and put one foot on the cushion, guys. There. Up we come. There. Good. Swan wings after this one. Here we go. Up and nicely down and back. And I'm getting a bit deeper. I haven't yet touched the beam. If you have, fantastic. I've just touched it that time on the third one. Controlled all the way through. Fantastic. Going to take the foam to the front in 2. Dip it down, last one, bring the hands up, sweep to the front, and then push it down that way. Good. Now we can't put foam down behind us. We're going to come for the last exercise this side in this sequence. We're going to put the hands in stand easy position and just pretend our butt is pushing down the foam behind us. There's a new one, eh? Here we go. Up, take the hands to the rear, stand easy position, and then push the butt down as well. Push the foam down, guys, pushing it down. Fantastic. 3. And back, and 2, and back, and 1, and up we come. I think we need a nice big breath. Here we go. Take the hands up and out. Turn up and breathe. Exhale down to the heart. Arc them nicely down. Step away, shake it out. And as you do, now just feel what we said our aim was going to be. Knees to here. As you step away from the beam, because we're using the beam, you can feel the muscles we said are going to work. They're fired up already and ready to go, guys. Meaning the glutes, thighs, hamstrings, nice stability of the knee, joints and everything else, and a good stretch at the same time. Placing the left foot onto the beam then. More or less the same thing this side. If you're having problems, Ali, let me know later and I can send it to you. Okay, good stuff. All right, instep alongside. So just have a look down. Make sure the feet are level. So the toes are level. If your heels are level and your toes aren't, you've got one big toe bigger than the other one. All right, we can't do anything about that. Ready? Robot arms gently down and back there. So nicely controlled all the way. You know it's not going to get faster. You know it's Beamlates. You know this is the speed. But look, we're getting a bit deeper than the other side earlier, aren't we? It's because your muscle memory's kicked in, guys. You are conditioned. You're all fit. You all are professionals, know what you're doing on the beam. Good. I think some people in our class, you know, in our group, in our little family, are a lot fitter than what they actually realise. Okay, there, take it down and back. Down and back. Good. We've got arms coming up and out, imaginary foam pillars, and gently pushing them down. Nice and gentle. Good. We're doing an exercise now, guys, and doing so many on the beam. We used to do 2 or 3 and move on. And now we can keep things going and move the body weight. Swan wings, here we go. Arc it down. We do that one and we're feeling good. You know why? Because we're looking pretty good as well. Arcing the hands down. It's a full body movement. It's controlled all the way. It's graceful, good posture and good poise. Curving the hands upwards and bringing them back down. Fantastic. 2 left, and then on the 3rd time from now, so there's 1. We're going to sweep those hands to the front and move the foam there. There's the 2nd one. So next one, as I come back up, it's going to be to here, hands to the front, and then push down. If you're ahead of me, guys, don't wait. You're in the movement. Just keep it all going. Good. There we go. Keeping those hands level, not pushing the hands down there. That's it. Good stuff. Liking it. 3 left, hands to stand easy position. Put the foam underneath us like a little stool, and we're going to push it down. Ready? In 3, and there's 2, and there's that one. Up, stand easy position, and slowly dipping it down. And every hand movement, we can feel how it's working those legs differently. 3, and back. It's a big opening sequence, and 2, and back, and 1, and back up. Move the foot aside the beam. Once we're there, take the hands up and out, turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart, swish those hands out, palms towards me, and gently rotate it around left and right. Keep your insteps just kissing the side of the beam. There. Good. You can let the body transfer a little bit to the outsteps. Keep the insteps there though. So working that spinal area is working super hard. Last one that side, go. And last one this side, go and done. Hands facing one another. Turn the palms up, breathe in. And exhale down to the heart. Arc it nicely down. Lock the thumb, rotate the shoulders to the front, 2 or 3. Then the rear. Oh, I've got tingly feeling down the spine. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, one of those. Okay, that's made my day. Right, think of the spinal column. When we think of the abs, we've got to think of the back, and we always work full 360, 1 time only. Hands to the thighs, insteps parallel, alongside the beam. Bicycle chain, breathe in. Exhale, chin to the chest, and slowly slide that down. Nice focus, think arc, circles, bicycle chain, segments, nice and oiled. Middle fingers in front of the toe. Cat stretch, knee to chest, chin to chest. Think straight legs. Good. Nice relaxed breathing. For a reset, breathe in. Exhale and slowly up you come. And as I come upwards, I had a nice clunk in the middle of my back. Up we come. Nice and tall. Carry the hands on up the body. Squish them out. Turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Pause for 2, 1. Arc the hands down, bring them to the hips. Pelvic tilt. Switch off the rest of the body, think nice and tall, car head like pelvic floor area, and you're going to shine that light down up the wall and back again, hands to the hips, and just roll the butt to the rear and push those hips to the front. Just the pelvic tilt, guys. As we push to the front, squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Big, big, big pelvic floor exercise. There we go. And rock to the rear and relax, and keep pushing it forwards and rear. Forwards and rear. And we're doing some extra ones. There, good. Now squeeze tight the glutes, as glutes maximus, minimus, and medius, all working hard, all the way front and to the rear. We're getting the hamstrings working hard as well. The lower back, L1 to L5. Right, the center part of where we said we're going to be working out. Push forwards and back. Keep it going for 3 to the front and rear, and 2 to the front and rear, and last one to the front and the rear. Now, find your natural 50% halfway hold and just hold it there. Imaginary string in the side. Switch off the rest of the body. So from here, just take the hips left and right there. So I'm trying not to bend my body over, but push the hips out. And I'm slowly going to increase, just pushing it out and back, and out and back. Now then, difference this one. As we push that way, I'm squeezing this glute there, squeeze, 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 and squeeze. There, tight and tight. That's it. Put a body shape in, guys. There, keep squeezing. There, and out, and squeeze, and keep squeezing. There, keeping it going. So again, a move we've done quite a lot of times, but turning it into a bit of a Pilates move, but nice and tight, get it going. Now, you squeeze, you may feel the hamstrings working, especially down back of the knees. The rest of the core starting to help out. There's two there, last one there, nice and straight. Now take the hands up and out, palms facing me, 3 times either side. Just squish it around as far as you can, then bring it back and around the other side as far as you can. There. Can you feel how that lower spinal column now is reacting? It's done some hard work with 3 exercises by doing a combo, if you like, together, or triple combo, whatever triple combo is. That's my last one that side. And then I'm straight towards you, and turn hands up and breathe in. And exhale down towards the heart. Looking good. Going to arc those hands down. We've done no walking yet, have it? Could be a session we do no walking on the beam. Can you believe it? Put the right foot back on the beam, guys. But we used it for every single exercise. Going to take the foot on the floor, 1 step to the rear. There, hands to the hips, and then the circle around. Now feel the difference there with there being 1 foot on the beam. It's only 2.5, 3 inches high, something like that. Round we go. And as the hips come to the rear, feel that bit of imbalance as you sweep around that way. The body doesn't like it. That's confidence we push out, guys. On this one, however, take the hands up and out. Keep the same circle going. Keep pushing the hips around. See how everything changes with the hands to the side. Round we go. Now take it back the other way. And there. Now feel the imbalance go to the other side. Let your feet go to the outsteps if they want to. That's confidence. Let them engage. They want that to happen. 3, 2, and a 1. Pause, hold. Upwards, turn the hands upwards. Relax, tall tower. And from there, again, take those hips nicely around all the way. Feel difference. 1 foot on the beam and balance the body. Working that area from the knees to the rib cage again. Take it the other way around. There. You can feel the pelvic floor working hard, the lower back working hard. Good. Mobilization, stretching and strengthening. 2 and a 1. Hands to here. Turn up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart there. And we're going to arc it all the way down. And we're going to swap that foot over and place the other one on, because that one's getting a bit tired now, isn't it? There. Bringing the foot then behind, well, not behind, toe level, isn't it? 1 pace to the rear. Let the feet do what, if you think my heel wants to come off the floor in this one, Tug, let it happen. Let that happen. Let the foot go to the inside. That's going to give you a little bit more instability, but you've got to control it. It's the body saying, I'd like to do that. It's going to help us out. We're going to let that happen this session. Here we go. Take the foot around. The foot, the hips. Your feet are on your feet at the bottom, not the top. Don't follow me. Okay, good. I feel again, as your hips come out to the side, you feel a bit of imbalance. Feel how the outside, your IT bands, where they originate, up to here in the hips. Not the T bags, the IT bands. There they are. Working hard. There. It's sucking everything in, guys. Origins and insertions. Take it back around the other way. So a bit different to the other side. Don't work everything the same, do we? There. Taking that around. Okay, hands coming up and out, palms facing down. Feel the difference now as we circle around. Good. We're going to take the hands to the front now. Keep the circle going the same way. There. Fantastic. Now take it the other way. Who would have thought that rotations could be working so hard? It feels happening there. Lower back working hard. We're liking that one. Take the hands out. Turn them up on the move. Can we keep those hips circling round? Good. Will look like a nest. Is it a nest of snakes? I don't know. Take it back around the other way. Wiggling round, guys. Looking good. Oh, that feels good. Flexibility improving. 3, 2, and a 1. Pause. Take the hands to here. Put that foot onto the floor. Turn the hands up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Arc those hands down to the side. Palms onto the thighs. Bicycle chain. Insteps alongside the beam. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to the chest and down we go. Good. You know what? Men generally hate doing anything with their hips, a wiggle, a rotation, or whatever. Chin to the chest, think cat stretch, try and think straight legs, big deep breath in. Exhale and slowly return. And coming nicely back upwards. And we're going to pause and hold it. Now think capital P for posture. I'm going to turn my beam 45 degrees. I'm going to adjust my camera as long as you can see me, I'm nice and happy. Now you're going to get choices on the next move, okay? It's one we've started doing not so long ago in Pilates. We're bringing it into Beamlates. So I'm going to bring both knees and both hands onto the beam first off, okay? There. So you can get your knees together on the beam, and it's a bit tight. You're going to get an overhang or a hangover. We know that. I'm going to bring the knees upwards so I've got a nice tabletop. Yes, there, good. So I'm liking that one. Now put your toes onto the beam. Act like you've got one foot, keep the insteps together. This is very narrow. String on your hips, getting pulled up towards the ceiling. So take the knees off the beam. You can stay on your toes and raise the hips up into the air. Take the head down between the arms and feel the balance that's going on, and think straight line and think narrow core and strength. Breathe in. Exhale, slowly bring those knees back down again into a nice tabletop. Pause and hold. 2 of those left. Breathe in. Exhale, and again raise the hips up, nice straight legs. Pendulum effect, head comes down between the arms. Look at your toes. Now feel the power of this on the beam. Breathe in. Exhale, and slowly lower those knees down. Lots of movement and a very narrow plane we're working on. Neutral spine. We ready? Last one. Breathe in. Exhale, and then up we come. Butt nice and high in the air. Head between the arms. Look at the toes. They're nice toes, aren't they? Breathe in. Exhale, and slowly bring those knees back down to the beam. Once we're there, put your knees either side of the beam and just come back on your haunches. So there, and give everything a nice shake out, guys. Big full body, downward dog on a beam, whatever you want to call it. You can call it anytime you want to. But there, take it down, a bit different, isn't it? Feel the body tweaking left and right. Doing a similar thing. 3, it's going to be either side. So rotate those shoulders round and to the rear. Now, if we get the butt nice and high, you're thinking, I've got to lower it down, I can't hold it that long. You gently bring it back down again. Same position again, but put your right knee only onto the beam. Hands to the front, right knee only onto the beam. So the other foot is to the side. So the foot on the floor, straighten it out on the floor. Okay, focus. Here we go, breathe in. Same move with one leg, right leg. So push upwards and then raise that leg into the air and hold on the beam. Now that is the butt, that's a full engagement. Inhale, exhale, and come back down. Toe touches on the floor, knee onto the beam. Back to a tabletop. Inhale, exhale, off we go. Again, butt into the air, legs straight on the beam. Raise the other one nice and high. Oh, that feels good, doesn't it? Look at the power. Breathe in and reset slowly all the way back down again. Thighs, hip flexors, hamstrings. It's a big exercise, isn't it? Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, and up we come again. Last one this side, butt in the air, legs straight on the beam, and the other one nicely raised upwards. Are we getting more height? Inhale, exhale, slowly lower back down. Feel the power, guys. Once we get there, back on our haunches and back to here again. There, good. So nice and high, other leg. Now, other leg from the floor, you get that really high, the glutes engage even more. Nice shape, tone of all the muscles that we said we're going to aim at. Let's swap it over and get a good balance. 3 this side, no differences, just the same. There, so left knee onto the beam. When I became a fitness instructor, I was always told by other lady Pilates instructors, if you get a good LBT class, leg bumps and tums or abs, the ladies will always be coming along all the time. So keep the focus. Here we go. Hopefully we're getting that effect, guys. Left knee onto the beam, leg on the floor, the right one nice and straight. Big deep breath in. Exhale and raise upwards, butt in the air, and the straight leg up into the air as well. I bet you're getting higher this side. Inhale, exhale, and slowly lower back down again. Don't clunk it down, nice under control. Respiration and heart rate coming up. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, second one. Hips into the air. Head down between the arms, look at the foot, other leg nice and straight. That's a photograph. If ever I saw one, breathe in, exhale, and slowly lower back down again. Looking fantastic. Last one, show off, best one, breathe in. Exhale, here we go. Straight arms, butt in the air, straight leg behind us, raised up. Good, head between the arms, look at the standing foot. Can we straighten that leg out a bit more? Breathe in. Exhale, and a slowly lower back down onto the floor. Back on our haunches, guys. Good. Separate knees out a little bit so that it'll sit onto the beam. Take the hands up and out, turn up and breathe in. Exhale down to the heart and arc it down. So we timed and brought that in with the upper body, shoulder, and those big upper body shoulders working hard, guys. But you guys can do that because you've got nice strength up there. That can be slowly built, all right? Hitting that area. Let's have a sit down on the beam. I'm going to turn it towards you now. So everybody thinks of abs on the beam, it's going to be sit-ups and there's more to doing the abs than just doing sit-ups, guys. Okay, good. All right, calves halfway down the beam. Now, on all of these, you bring your heels off the floor, and I said, you have to lower them back down or heel tap the floor. You're doing it your way. You're all experienced enough now to get the same muscles working and building it up, okay? We're going to start with the hands behind us on the floor to here. Lean back. We'll get a bit of a V shape going through here. In steps together, and just look where your toes are and bring the heels up like where the toes were and hold. Good. And lower back down. Calves touch the beam and raise up and hold. And back down. One more of those. Look where the toes are, raise them up and hold. And lower back down. But we're going to recover. So bring the feet nice and flat. Bring the hands out. Wrap them around the legs. And a nice virtual group hug. We've got loads of virtual hugs going on. So this is one of my favorite classes. Good. We're liking that. Gives the hip flexors a nice stretch, a nice relax. Good. I'm going to take the hands back again, guys. Calves back in steps together, halfway down the beam. Keeping the calves fairly light onto the beam. Good. And if it's fairly light, the abs are being engaged all the time. Look where your toes are. Bring the heels up. Then scissors, take the feet out and back and out and back and out and back. One more for look, out and back, calves back down to the beam and just hold that position there. Now, lean backwards, lean back and look straight up at the ceiling. And that de-stresses that feels good, doesn't it? Relax the feet onto the floor by the heels, 2 and 1. Okay, reset, getting ready. Adjust those palms, the hands ready. Bring the calves, toes together, insteps together. Look where the toes are. Raise the heels up and then out we go. Scissors out and back and out and back and 3 and back. Last one, there and back and lower back down. Let the heels go to the floor, knees will bend. Lean backwards, look up towards the ceiling. Take the weight on the arms, the nice strong arms there, locked out. That relaxes everything down. Last one coming up. Let's prepare then. Nice and straight, get comfortable on the hands. We're going to give them rest in a second. Calves on, insteps together. Look where the toes are. Heels where the toes are. Here we go, out. Now you may be sliding your heels along the floor. That's all okay, guys, and that's good as well. There's 2. Here's 3. And back, and 4, and back. This time, feet on the floor, feet nice and flat. Set yourself up, arms W position, wrap them around those knees. Virtual group hug number 2. Oh, that's better. Now, everybody's hugging me this time, so you must be enjoying it. Some good stuff. All right, 3 and 2 and 1. Fantastic. All right, so legs nice and straight. Here we go. Going to bring the hands out, that position there, prayer position. All right, leaning back, get the calves off the beam and hold. 2, 1, lower back down again. We're building muscle memory, guys, joining dots, okay? Hands back together again to there. Lean back, calves off the beam. As soon as they're off the beam, hold. 3, 2, 1, lower back down again. Good. Well done. Number 3, hands to here, lean back, it's there, calves off the beam, 3, 2, 1, get your 1 in, and lower back down again. Fantastic, good. Confidence, balance, power. If your heels are on the floor, but you're leaning back and heel tapping, it's all good, all right? It's not wrong, it's all a good exercise. We're going to increase that. Imaginary string is on the knees to a pulley in the ceiling. I've got all your bits of string coming through my ceiling, you've got mine. So hands to here, lean back, calves off the beam, and then bring the knees upwards level with your hands and push the legs back out again. There. Bit of a rowboat there. Up and back down. You can slide your heels on the floor as well towards you if you want to. That's 3. 1 more. Here we go. Raise it up and then back out and lower the feet down. Arms to here. Wrap them around, guys. Pull in. Oh, you're still all giving me a hug, so you must be liking it still. Good. Keep pushing that in. Feel the muscles relaxing. Working super hard. 1 more of those. Here we go. Straighten those legs out. Calves on the beam. Insteps together. Rowboat position with the hands to here. Why do they call it a rowboat when you do this? I don't know. No, it's to there. Okay, ready? Lean back. Calves off the beam. Under control. Bring the knees up and back down. There. This is a party piece, guys. It's powerful. It's there. And back down again. 2 left. Here we go. Knees up and back down. Well done. And there. And back down. Now, hold it if you can. Relax them if you need to. Take the hands to the side to here, palms facing me. Looking good. Turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Fantastic. In this position, knees 1 time, bring them up and hold if you can. Squish the hands back out. Turn them up, breathe in. Exhale down to the heart. Feet flat on the floor. W position, wrap them around the knees and pull it in. Did you feel your hip flexors going then? Was it burning lactic acid? Okay, we're going to lie down. Here we go. I've got to get rid of this little screen in the middle. Good. So lying down the beam. Here we go. All the way back. Feet on the beam. The spine is going to be nicely aligned because we are beamers. Palms of hands on the floor. Let's sort these hip flexors out. Hip raise, hip bridge. Breathe in. Exhale and raise those hips nicely upwards. All the way up. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Nice and high. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lower back down. Once we are there, both hands to the thighs. Let me check my clock. Fantastic. Good. Okay. As long as the head and shoulders come off the beam, we're happy. In time with me. Slide those middle fingers up your imaginary trousers, got very sharp creases in them. Lateral thoracic breathing. Go. Raise up. Back down. Head on the beam. Raise up. Look between the little V that we've got between our kneecaps and raise back down again. Good. And raise up. There. And down. Now, can we get those fingertips a bit higher onto the patellas, onto the knees? Raise up. There. Only a millimetre, but it all works. Head on the beam. Raise up. There. And back down again. Hold there. Right hand onto the left leg. Put your left hand on the floor. Same movement. Here we go. Raise up and slide the hand along the floor at the same time and back down. Got a slight rotation and a twist for the abs. Raise up. Good. And back down. Countdown coming up. Here we go. 50. Up we go. There. And back down. 49. Head on the beam, off the beam. Shoulders up and back down. Last one, guys. All jokes are the best. Here we go. Push upwards. There. And back down. Good. Place the right hand on the floor. Palm down. Other hand to the opposite leg. So left to right. Ready? Go. Slide that middle finger up. Look at the kneecap. I'm watching that middle finger, the nail, all the way through. Head on the beam. Raising upwards. There. I'm pushing each time. I can feel those abs working super hard. There. I know the other week I said it was the fastest session ever. This one, there's turbo charges on it. Head on the beam. 2 left. Raising up there, and back down. Good. Last one, raising up, high as I can, and back down. Fantastic. Both palms onto the floor. We're looking good. Okay, keep your forearms on the floor, knees together onto the beam. Just have your forearms floating so you can just feel the floor, and the same movement. Slide them forwards, raise the head and shoulders up, look up at the little V between your knees, and then slide back down again. Nice and gently. Good. One. And up we come. We're doing 3 of these. Up we come. There's 2. And back. Last one. Very, very gentle with the forearms. Like you don't, it's wet paint. Don't want to knock it. It's still drying. And lower back down. Hip bridge. Raise the hips upwards. Nice and high. Good. Lower back down. Knees to the chest. Hands on the knees. When I say go, 3 rolls to a sitting position. Let's see who's still sat on their beam. Are you ready? Go. 1, 2, and a 3. And I sat up, just about made it. We're going to start introducing that one, the rolls out and everything. Big workout here, guys. I think we achieved our aim. Let me get that going. And you know what? Perfect time. I don't believe it. Good. We're there. Done everything on my list. All done. Fantastic. Hands to here. Big workout. Going to feel it to there. Using the beam different way. 1, 2, 3. Have a safe, fantastic day. Go, yes. Brilliant. Enjoyed that. Yes. Good. Oh, and we got the clap in today. Oh, there's all those different heads appearing from the ground.
Gonna try and stand up now.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. You know, before you go, there's people in this little group here couldn't get their heels off the floor 18 months ago. That's fantastic. Well done. Bunch of achievers. Catch you later. Bye.
Bye.
I like the faces.